Hey everyone, it's Kai from Cool Collectibles. It's the second half of the year now, so I thought it was definitely time for me to give everyone a quick collection update. With the virus situation and I guess me being a bit more picky around what I pick up and the lack of space, it has been a pretty slow year, but overall, I'm still picking up a few things that I really want in the collection and are definitely missing from I guess a nostalgia perspective. But I guess first up, I did get the R2d2 Deluxe from Hot Toys that you see here. That base there is the Sideshow Deluxe version, which I've kept, but the hologram there is the new Princess Leia hologram. Of course, what's missing from this particular cabinet is the C3PO. I've got no idea what's taking Hot Toys so long to announce and release that, but hopefully they get around to doing that soon. I still have the two Sideshow versions for R2 and 3PO, and I'll be keeping those anyway, just for their weathering. The Hot Toys versions are a little bit more cleaner. Just looking at the Luke here, I did get the Hot Toys Deluxe Luke. I swapped out the body here, so that body that you see there is the new Deluxe figure. The previous version of the Jedi Luke body had the fat suit, and I put that under this indoor cloak or cowl that they've got there in the deluxe version. And with both figures and the various head sculpts, I think that's definitely the version to go with. But if you did get both like I did, you get pretty much the best of both worlds. And I do have the Princess Leia and Wicket 2-pack coming soon, hopefully. I've seen some of the latest in-hand photos and they do look pretty damn fantastic. So that spot there is for those two. Also, I got the Interbay Kirby Bryant figures to finish off this display up the top here. It took me a while to actually pose them up and get this cabinet off with my ladder. But once it's all set up like this, that's pretty much the way it's going to be. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit the locker room set into the same display, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that now. So I might have to try to sell that or pass it on. Other than that, I think that's all I've got from a 1/6 scale front. I do have the, what brand was it? I think it's the Blitzway Mask of Zorro, which I'll add to some of my sort of action and adventure type figures. I think I've only got the Indiana Jones and Jack Sparrow figures to really go in that sort of adventure, swashbuckling sort of genre. So the Mask of Zorro is definitely something new and different that I'm glad to be able to add to the collection. And looking at some of the in-hand photos of that, it does look pretty damn good as well. But that's pretty much it from the 1/6 scale front. Come looking at some of the later pre-orders coming. I've got the Sideshow clones with Cody and Rex pre-ordered. I also have the Endgame Captain America, Thor, and the Mark 85 Iron Man battle damage versions. Hopefully I can add those to the Marvel collection here. From a Transformers MP Masterpiece perspective, sorry for all the reflections, I did get MP Hound earlier this year, and also I think the smoke screen there. I think some of the other plus versions were either late last year, so I think Hound is holding up pretty well, no further cracks or anything like that. And I guess on the pre-order front, I've got the RC coming, and also the MP39 Plus spin out repaint, which is the red Sunstreaker repaint from their Diaclone series. So looking forward to those. I passed on the, I think it's MP, I can't even remember what number it is now, for the Optimus repaint, the Nemesis Prime repaint. I'll pass on that one. I've got the MP10B previous one, and that'll be good enough for my collection. But hopefully they announce more G1 figures in this Masterpiece series. They are releasing them very, very slowly. There is, of course, the new Starscream teaser. And I think if it's any improvement like with Megatron, Optimus, Bumblebee, etc., it'll be another figure I'll definitely be getting. But that won't come out until next year. From the smaller figure scale front, I'm just trying to remember what I've had. Not too much on the small figures. I'm trying to move on some of my older figures. There were a few Masters of the Universe figures that I got in all the hype back then that don't really mean too much to me anymore. So I'll probably move on, but all the ones that I've got here in this display will be I'll be keeping. I have been getting the Storm figures for Street Fighter. Hopefully they announce more of the Street Fighter 2 characters that I've got there. Other than that, it's been quite a bit of Lego that I've got this year. The Lion Dance set that you see there. I've got the UCS A-Wing, which is down behind there. As you can see, I'm definitely running out of space. This wall over here is still supposedly meant to be set up for my home theater. But at the moment it's my sort of review area, and hopefully I can work out how I'm going to rearrange the whole room and cater for some of the figures I still want, and the home theater. And I guess I did get the Optimus Prime from 3-0. They are doing some absolutely fantastic work. I just saw the latest in-hand photos of their 3-0 Rambo figure. The prototype photos were pretty terrible. But it looks like the in-hand final production version is absolutely on point. And I've pre-ordered that from Big Bad Toy Store. So hopefully I can get that fairly soon. They had about 20 or so available just 2 days ago. As soon as that video from, I think they're Toys Daily in Hong Kong, as soon as that video showed how good the figure was, it's pretty much, the pre-order is pretty much sold out. So that's the power of one video and what a good final release can do for a company when they're releasing a more esoteric figure, I guess, in the scheme of things. What else? Oh yeah, these Lego helmets I've also been getting. I love how they complement the UCS sets and some of the other Star Wars stuff. So hopefully they start announcing a few more in that series with things like the Scout Trooper and Royal Guard, etc. But that's pretty much it, I think. Even from the upcoming front, no more other original trilogy figures that they've sort of announced. And so I think that's pretty much it. So hopefully, with some of the things that I do have coming up, you can subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for all of that. So I should have a few more videos and reviews coming up over the next few months before the end of the year. So hopefully you can stick around for all that. And until then, thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.